Are you? That's okay.
That's okay. Do we have good audio?
Sounds good from here, yeah.
Sounds good. Okay, awesome. Jeff just gave us a thumbs up.
We are live here at Bedford Camera in Oklahoma City. Live on YouTube.
Do you feel like Max Headroom?
No. We have a special guest. We have Walter from Bedford Camera.
How's it going, guys? How's it going?
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Good to have the beard of knowledge.
Glad to be here.
It's also, we just found out he's a slum lord. He rents to all kinds of people in the Oklahoma City area.
Yeah.
If you're a photographer looking for a studio, he has some studio space for rent.
Yeah.
So we are going to share a lot of things today.
We're going to share.
I guess, yeah.
This is the first time we're actually broadcasting live and recording the podcast at the same time.
Yes. Jeff is the man.
Yeah.
Man.
He
Yeah.
makes it happen.
I was just going to say thank you for all our viewers out there. Hello, Mom and Dad.
Hello, prisoner 0124 at Sing Sing. Welcome to the show.
So Walter, what's the plan today?
I don't know. You guys tell me. You guys invited me.
Well, I figured you knew since you're the special guest.
No, I was just
He's
told
a
to be
special
here.
guest. I had Walter come out because I thought we needed something a little different.
Yeah.
So last night, no, not last night, night before last, I had a couple of speakers lined up to come out. They kind of bailed on me at the last minute.
Okay.
So
That was your last resort.
no, you were not my last resort. So, you know, basically, I kind of get ideas through the week as we're going around. And we happen to be at the Metro Camera Club with Christian doing like an expert panel group. And during one of the questions, I had made the comment of like, you know, you guys started, a lot of people here started with film. Well, believe it or not, it's the first group I was at that there was 90% had started with film. And I thought, oh my God, there's a lot of film shooters out there. Who do I know that shoots film a lot?
Yeah.
And then I thought to myself, well, Walter.
Yeah.
Walter's a film guy.
Yeah.
So I thought, we need to have Walter on here.
Oh, I'm glad to be here.
You're awesome. So he's the beard of knowledge. Works in the lab at Bedford.
Sometimes they call me the film guru.
The film guru.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, so let's see if we can stump the film
Why do they
guru.
call you the film guru? Because you shoot film or you help people with film?
I'm just the only one willing to help people with film.
Well, that's good. So tell us, why film?
Why not? Really, it's a lot better. The mystery, sure, it makes you slow down, but just knowing the technical aspect of it and becoming a better photographer, you really can't get the same experience as you do with digital.
Okay, so you said it makes you slow down.
Yeah, well,
Okay,
that's
explain
the
that.
obvious. Each shot you take, it's going to cost you money, no matter what. You know, I shoot medium format. Each of my frame costs me about like $1.75. If I messed up, there goes some tackle.
Yes, you heard it here first. The Fotofacts podcast, shoot medium format film. And don't go to big truck Tucker.
Okay, so what I was going for though is you said it makes you slow down.
Yeah, it does.
So it makes you slow down, like during your shoot. You know,
Yeah.
like makes you think a little bit.
It does. It makes you
Yeah.
think a lot. It makes you think about your composition, how you want to frame it, about your lighting. Is it right? Is it accurate?
Right, because
lets
you don't want to waste that frame. Like,
Exactly.
You know, like we do digital.
Yeah.
Flip, 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 you know, click
Yeah,
all the time.
Yeah, but how do you shoot film with no preview? I mean, you know, because normally we just pick the camera up, we take a shot, and we look on the back of the screen. If it doesn't look, we like rotate a couple of dials until we finally get dialed in.
Yeah.
So you don't do that with film?
No, you don't. You just gotta meter your light.
Yeah.
You just gotta meter your light. That's actually one of the beauties of it. Is that you don't depend on your screen to get your picture. If you do, you're just gonna be wasting time. Like let's say you're trying to photograph a sunset and you're constantly chimping, looking at your monitor. You're losing your light constantly.
You know, I have a suggestion, even for myself. Maybe go buy a cheap film camera, even something at 7.
Aren't all film cameras cheap now?
Not all of them.
I wish.
But you could buy a camera and or actually better yet, take the camera you have now and put tape over the screen. You know?
Yeah, there you go. That's a good idea.
And go do an excursion and photograph whatever and see how good you are without it.
Yeah.
So, we're talking about that. Have you ever shot film, Jim?
Oh yeah.
So we've
times.
all shot film before. So, but now you're a lot younger than the twins.
Yeah.
So did you cut your teeth on digital, then move to film?
No, actually, the reason why I shot film is because it was the only camera I could afford.
Oh, we're getting down to it. So, all these houses you're renting out, you really couldn't buy a digital camera. You can only buy a $25 Nikon.
No, well, it was during my college career.
The college career.
I was a graphic major, studying visual
cool.
communication and creative marketing. And the funny thing about that is that the first thing they taught me was to hate your photographer.
No, they did not.
Yeah,
Shut
that was
up.
The first thing they taught me was because photographers depended on the designers and the photo retouchers to make their photograph look good.
There's a lot of truth in that. Let me
That's
tell
for
you.
sure.
So that was the whole point of why we should hate on photographers. And it wasn't until my senior year I started taking a manipulation class, photo manipulation, that I had to buy a camera. And being a broke senior.
That's your kid make. So what was your first camera? What was film?
Canon AE1.
Yeah.
That's a great camera.
I used
My
to have
first
that.
camera. I got it for $10. It came with 3
Ooh.
lenses.
With 3 lenses.
No
With 3
kidding?
lenses. A
They were-
28, a 50, and a 135.
Wow.
2.8.
Hey, when I started shooting, that was your basic kit.
Yeah.
That was the 3 lenses that everybody had to have.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, the cameras came with a 50mm lens. You really couldn't buy a camera body by itself. It came with a 50mm lens. And then you would buy your 28 or your 24 and your 135, and boom, you're good to go. Wide, normal, and telephoto.
Yeah.
I so regret selling my AE1 on eBay.
They're off the chart right now. They're running around like $150, $200
Wow.
just for a
I got mine
standard
for
kit.
free.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to see what Jeff's doing over here.
Right. Well, right now, since it's a first for Bedford Camera and Video, we have the live chat open. And Jose, if you can kind of bring the camera around to me here just real quick.
You mean we have a live chat?
We got live chat right here. Yeah.
Like
So
people like typing in?
yeah. So we have right now from NS Productions, Bahrain, I believe that's pronounced.
Bahrain.
Bahrain. Oh, so
That's
Okie
close
accent
enough.
coming out here. It says very nice, and they are asking, please tell me which camera is best, Canon or Nikon. Opening up the debate.
Oh, opening the
Okay,
debate.
very good question. Opening that debate there. So
Well,
it,
since
it depends on who you ask. If you ask
Yeah.
these two guys, they have their options, opinions. Excuse me. And Walter,
Oh,
I know where they stand. What about you?
Come on, what about you?
I've always been a strong Canon shooter,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
but going medium format, Hasselblad, Pentax, like that.
Okay,
not
so-
Leica, but
So,
Yeah.
we always bash Canon just because we can. And, I shot Canon.
Mhm.
Matter of fact, one of the first cameras I shot with was a Canon AT1, which was pretty awesome. But why do we choose Nikon? So why do you choose Nikon?
That's where I ended up. I bought my first camera. It's what I bought. It was a Nikon D50, and
stuck with it.
I mean, you buy lenses and you don't want to.
Yeah.
You're invested in a system.
Yeah. You don't want to go the expense of changing out. So I would shoot Canon. If somebody handed me a kit, I would totally shoot Canon. It's really just about it's just the tool, and it's not politically correct. I'm gonna go there. It's just whatever camera feels good in your hand. Go to
Yes,
the camera
and-
store and
mhm.
pick it up and hold it, and what feels good. Rent one from one of the many.
Like at Bedford Camera?
Bedford
Yeah,
Camera.
Bedford Camera
Yeah.
Is
and
that the
Video.
right-
Yes.
Yeah, he's going to rent all the way from Bahrain.
So
yes, drop ship
yeah,
that to
to,
me.
to try it out, to rent it, that's one of the smartest things to do, just to kind of see if it works out for you, if it
Yeah.
feels good, if it gets the results that you need. I mean, that is the most important
Okay, so
thing.
I'm
So,
gonna be different.
Mhm.
And I know this is gonna be a long podcast, but I'm gonna be different. So to me, in the world of photography, if you like to use flash, go with Nikon. If you
Mhm.
like to do natural light, go with Canon.
I do agree with that.
Okay, and do you guys want to hear the story about the Nikon and Canon, how this all came about? The cameras. Cameras before autofocus were pretty much all the same. The technology was built into the film. You could have a 1968 film camera, drop in a brand new roll of T-Max 400, and bam, you're shooting some good stuff. Once autofocus came out, which really wasn't invented by Nikon or Canon, it was invented by someone else.
Kodak?
Minolta. Close enough. So all the manufacturers had to jump on the bandwagon. Canon is a much larger company than Nikon. A lot of people don't realize that. Canon is huge. It's a very large conglomerate. Nikon is really a small company. So when the autofocus system came out, Nikon came out with their screw drive, which basically they did not change the lens mount at all. So their autofocus technology at the beginning was very slow. Canon had a great resource department, and so what they did is they said, make us the best autofocus lens you can, and then we'll have the engineers make a camera to fit it. So they came out with the EOS camera system, electronic operating system, which basically came away from the FD breech
FD
mount,
mounts, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Well, when that happened, it really upset a lot of Canon photographers. They felt like, oh, now I have to completely invest in a whole new system, but their autofocus system was the bomb.com. Okay, motors were built into the lenses. It was just incredible. So who needs those kinds of lenses? Sports photographers, wildlife photographers, because they want fast autofocus. Those type of photographers don't really use flash. They're more natural light photographers. So Canon began developing faster autofocus lenses with a wider aperture. So they had the 85 1.2. Have you guys seen that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if we could mount that baby on Nikon, I would be a happy camera. Nikon, on the other hand, didn't change their lens mount, and it's more of a photojournalist camera, so they developed a lot of flash technology to compensate for not having fast lenses. And then little by little, technology catches up, and now the autofocus systems are pretty much the same.
Yeah.
And cool transition since you talked about sports autofocus.
Yes.
Okay, KD, Super Bowl,
Oh, yeah.
had a Canon.
Yeah.
Okay.
sure
You
did.
get a shout out to our local boy, KD, shooting the Canon on the
let's
sidelines, yeah?
Shout out to KD. So
Yeah.
I actually did a tweet to KD and said, we want you on the podcast.
We're talking Kevin Durant. Just
Kevin
Yeah,
Durant.
yeah, Kevin Durant with the Oklahoma City Thunder there.
Which
Yeah.
basically is me, 'cause I just found out he was shooting the other day. Jim's like, oh yeah. And I'm like, well, how did he get a pass to shoot the Super Bowl on the
Well, I
sideline?
was trying to figure out.
Okay.
The Players Tribune. He was working with the I think a website called the Players Tribune as a celebrity photographer.
Yeah, that's
So-
see, that's the thing. He got the pass because he's Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Okay.
And-
If Robert Trawich would have called, they would have said, who?
Yeah.
I can't pass for a famous basketball player. It's just not going to happen. So,
So-
Katie, if you're listening to this right now, Kevin, or anybody that knows Kevin, we've already reached out via Twitter. We want you to come on. We don't want to talk about sports, round ball, hoops. I don't want to know anything about that crap. I want to know why you went Canon.
It might have been just said. Well, here you go. Here's a camera. So it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take this camera, go on it. I think he was shooting like a 7D, wasn't he? A 7D
Yeah,
Mark
actually,
II?
I heard that he actually got it as a Christmas gift.
Oh.
Oh wow.
It's a 7D.
Oh, man.
Well, we want to hear it from him.
Right.
Well, not today, but sometime. Yeah.
Well, so NS Productions, that was a very good question, opening that up for debate. So, hey, since we are live, I want to throw this out to everybody out there. Just kind of get a shout out and just kind of call up. Hey, live chat is up. Live chat is going right now.
Yes.
And I know we have a lot of friends out there. So if you guys want to get on your phones, Garrett's, see if you can kind of message the Garrett's, kind of see if they can, message the Garrett's, kind of just say, hey, it's on our
Hey.
YouTube channel. Bedford Camera and Video YouTube channel. We are live right now, and we are just, and again, this is just very experimental. This is the first time that we've tried
No,
this.
this is not experimental. Okay? This is nailed. We're doing it. It's
Yes, there we go. As we take the shot, they are all on their phones,
So-
saying it's like, hey,
Where do we send them?
uh,
Bedford Camera?
Bedford Camera and Video YouTube channel.
Okay.
Okay, we are streaming live right now. And again, the live chat is open. Everybody, we just want to say, please keep it clean, okay? And and so,
So that means we're not going to talk about Olympus. There'll be no Olympus
All right.
talk on this show today.
so since we got that out there, let's kind of go back to kind of the topic of discussion regarding,
is that the
shooting
only
film.
question we had?
So yeah, for now. That's why I'm like, hey, get a shout out. Let's get more questions. Let's get more questions going here. And I know I got a text from our boss, our general manager, and he was asking where it was. And so I'm like, I don't even know if he is watching, but if he is, it's like, come on, let's kind of do a little live chat right now.
A live chat?
Yeah,
you
good.
said? Okay.
Yeah, live chat. And do we got it?
We're going. Let's
Sweet,
continue.
sweet. All right,
I'm
so
texting more than one person.
You're
Um,
texting.
And
I'm Instagramming my
want to
butt
throw
off.
out
I'm
throw out
putting it on
thoughts.
Facebook.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm
Sweet.
texting Peter Hurley personally.
All right.
Seriously.
So with that out of the way, I want to throw this question to Walter real quick. Knowing that you're big film guy, and I myself am on the video side of a lot of things, and I was pretty excited when I heard that Kodak is coming out with a brand new 8mm.
Yeah, they're coming out with their Super 8.
Yes, they
Well,
are.
that's what I was thinking. I'm not where he was going with this. I'm like, you shoot
So-
film, and he's like, and I do video. I'm like, oh, dude, you're gonna go back to like 16mm film?
I don't know. I'm
Like
open.
that
I'm
way
open to try it. I am so open to try it because it's like it was. Don't want to kind of
You don't wanna
release
date
my
yourself?
age, date my age. It's, yeah, date me or say my age. But yeah, I remember when videotape was just coming out,
Right.
and when I found a lot of my parents' old home movies,
Yes.
it was like, wow, this is, in a sense, I would say raw. This is,
Oh, it was raw.
yeah. Okay, what is? What are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Okay, come
I'm
on.
looking at the live feed so
Oh.
I can steer it.
Okay, good. Okay. So yeah, getting back on topic here. We
Sorry.
don't have a whole lot of time.
I'm so sorry for
But
sharing.
film. But Walter, just to throw this out. It seems like everything is going back to film.
Yeah.
I mean, everything is being pushed to film. And I brought up the other day, to me it was new. Was
new
it new?
55?
New 55. Yes. Let's talk about that.
New 55, they're actually experimenting with large format. They want to bring back 4x5.
Mhm.
It's a little bit pricey right now, but it's home operated, it's family owned, but they have the negatives and the Instax, not Instax, sorry Fuji.
Hey, no Fuji or no Olympus today, okay? Just not kind of Canon. We're throwing Pentax just for the people that love to travel.
Yeah, but and Cinestill is coming out with their new medium format too. They're still in the experimental stages.
Like the camera?
No, the film.
Oh, the film.
Yeah, it's a new company called Cinestill.
Okay.
So far, they only make 35 millimeter,
Mm-hmm.
and it's supposed to mimic movie quality type of film
Okay, now
as a still.
Now you know a little bit about film, so let's talk about movie quality film. All right.
Okay.
Did you ever shoot any of that, like what they call remnants, motion picture remnants film?
I wish. I
You
shot a
know-
reel of K14.
Oh my God!
then
Yeah, that.
Then I
that's
found
awesome.
out there's no chemistry out there, so I had to develop it black and white.
Oh no, you can still develop it. You can still. Oh yeah.
Really?
Dude. Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I did a field trip and we actually developed some T-Max in water that we pulled from the river by New Jersey. Like just scooped it up in a coffee cup. We dropped a clipping of the Triax. It was Triax 400 into a coffee cup and just closed it up and let it sit for
So,
3 hours. And
Capsule C?
and it absolutely developed an image. It was very scary what's in that water. It was bad.
You see, I did something similar. I did Capsule C printing. Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Again, college days. I was
College
poor.
days, good stuff.
Yeah, I was poor, and I figured out how to develop prints out of coffee and vitamin C,
Mm-hmm.
and just made an enlarger out of the shoebox and started printing it away.
Oh, we're gonna have to get some of these plans. You got to share some of these images for the podcast. This would be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So let's talk about. Let's go back to this film thing. So there is a resurgence of people going back to film.
Yeah, there's
But
a lot.
What do you think it is?
I think it's quality, really. There's a certain depth of it that it can't be mimicked by a digital.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll with this
Uh-huh.
because I know a lot of people that shoot film, and right after they process the film, they put that babe on the flatbed scanner, scan that thing in, and start manipulating in Photoshop.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about that? You still have film quality?
No, you don't. I don't think you do. It's the art of photographing and getting it developed and seeing it. What you get is what you get.
Keyword there, art. That's
Art.
the thing. is
Yes.
People are thinking it's an art form. It's like the young people, the
Well,
college
it's
age.
it's becoming an art form.
Right.
Anything that's dying becomes an art form.
Right, sure.
Guess what, Jim?
like me.
We're art form. I need to get a T-shirt now. Do we need to put that as our old tagline? We're an art form because we're dying. Yeah, I think you're right. I think there's a lot of people that grew up with digital, never saw film. Hear the old people like me talk about film. They're like, "Hey, I gotta try this thing out. It's cheap. Get a camera for $25. Roll of film costs you $5. Did you ever load your own?
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
Did you ever screw it up?
So many times.
Oh my God.
So many times.
I was so dirt poor. I remember buying like a roll of pan chromatic film. It was like PX 125 in a 100-foot roll. Put it in my day loader, and I got my little things, and I marked on them. And then I shot like 10 rolls of film before I made it to the darkroom to process. And I processed, and everything was like blank. I mean, it was just completely exposed. And realized I had not closed the gate on the thing, so that entire roll was just trash.
Yeah.
And
Luckily for me, I got the roll of film for free.
Yeah, so
I
you're
won
good to
and
go.
lost, But yeah, I learned my lesson.
I shot a wedding once on film in my AE1, Canon AE1, and I was advancing, click, 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 and there was a wedding procession, going in, and I was wondering why the film was lasting so long, the roll. it wasn't advancing. It didn't catch, so I had to switch it.
Talking about that, I actually shot a wedding last year, and I forgot my digital batteries. Yeah.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, luckily the day before I stocked up on film, so I had plenty of film to shoot it, but the entire day I was just nervous. I just kept thinking, did I get the shot? Did I get the shot?
Right, and plus you're having to do your exposure.
Yeah.
You don't have any Photoshop to save your butt later
Yeah,
on.
but at the end of the day, best wedding I ever photographed.
Oh, that's awesome.
We need to go shoot a wedding with him. You think that'd be fun?
Yeah.
Let's just shoot it wedding style.
Yeah. Well, let's mention the Photocon, the Bedford Camera Photocon.
Yes.
2.8.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
March 4th and 5th.
Yep.
March
Yeah.
4th, Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
So at the Tower Hotel.
Yeah, Tower Hotel in Oakland.
I think he's got more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, March 4th and 5th. I mean, it is probably one of the.
Are we picking up a radio station?
No, you're not. You are actually picking up a. You are picking up a video feed.
Okay.
I'm playing a video of last year's Photocon.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Are you talking live?
Yeah, live.
Yeah, I'm playing this live,
Oh my, dude, you're like a man. He's like a magician with this thing.
and I was gonna just kind of put a shameless shout out. A lot of people who probably saw that, of the few people who are watching us right now.
Yes, thank you so much, Prisoner 9217.
We have a lot of special guests that come to these things, and we just encourage. It's like we got a lot of special guest speakers. You guys are going to be special guest speakers, right?
Are you?
Jim is going to do HDR,
Right.
and Robert is going to cover about exposure on your light meter.
Yes, I'm going to expose myself. Well, not
Well,
exactly.
no, he's going to empty out information
Right.
to all of these special guests, but
Jeffrey's trying so hard to save that comment. He's like,
Indeed,
we're
yes.
live. I'm trying to save him. I'm trying to dig him out.
and it's like, yeah, we have already surpassed last year's pre-sale tickets.
Yeah.
So this is growing. This is
Yeah,
huge.
all right, so let's be honest. It
Yeah.
ain't because of Jim and I.
No.
No,
It's Moose Peterson and
Mo-
Sue Bryce.
Moose and Sue. Sue has a wonderful following, and Moose Peterson. I mean, you guys mentioned Moose Peterson at the Camera Club the other day,
Yes.
and yeah, everybody was like, Moose. They're just all in about how great Moose Peterson is as a photographer. So, come to the Photocon. You can learn so much from this. 2 days, crammed pack of information.
Is there any tickets available still for the walk with Moose?
I think we are pretty much sold out.
Really?
But you
So-
can still call because we do have the extra add-on tickets. You can go do a zoo trip with Moose Peterson.
Oh well, those tickets
Yes, those
are
tickets.
About sold out.
Really?
Yeah,
so
we-
if
we-
you want some, you better call now.
Yeah, better call to double check. I think they're
Like
maybe
5 left.
maybe even less. I think there's probably maybe one or two that we last checked. But yeah, plenty of tickets for the Photocon available. Tickets at the gate, but they are the regular price of $119. You can still get an early bird price of $79.
Right.
Okay, you gotta come here. You gotta come to the store, and we can get you set up for that. So hey, Sue Bryce, Moose Peterson.
Pamela Stukenborg.
Oh yeah, good old Pam. She was on the show probably a couple of weeks back, and a couple of more local talent besides you guys. You guys are great local talent, but Anna.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Anna's going to be there.
And I think Wendy.
No, not Anna Brandt. Local.
Local. Okay.
And Wendy.
Yeah, Wendy White. She is out of the Van Buren area, so she is going to also be on hand. So, hey, We just hey, just come.
Big shout out.
Yes, it's great. It's a lot of fun. Huge trade show, a much larger trade show than last year. So it's going to be big. All right, it's going to be big.
Okay, so
All right.
talking about the one we had last year,
Mm-hmm.
can we have like a variety of food trucks? Okay, last
What?
year we had the top, and it was really good. I enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, it was great.
But I would, I
Mhm.
want to have a choice. I need to have some sweets.
So if you have a business, a food truck business, okay, call up here in Oklahoma City. See if we could probably get you set up. You know, so you never know.
Because I think
You
that'd
never
be
know.
Awesome. I would like to have Hall's Pizza.
Mm.
That'll be good.
Yeah, buddy. Hall's Pizza has got some good pie. Let me tell
Have
you.
you heard of Coffee Junction?
No.
It's you know those London buses.
Yes,
The
yes.
two floors.
Oh.
First floor is a coffee shop. Go upstairs into the dining area.
Okay, why don't you? I think I follow him on Instagram. We need to hook him up on Instagram.
Yeah, we should.
We need coffee because we have a huge parking lot,
Mm-hmm.
and we had one food truck,
Yeah.
and it was
okay.
like slow, so we need to have more food.
It's all good, Robert.
Is it all
All
good?
right.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you think it's all good?
Oh yeah,
You sure?
yeah. I thought it was great.
You had no food yesterday, last time.
Yes, I did.
You wouldn't even eat at the taco
No,
truck.
I ate it. I sat down and ate with some other photographers. Thank you very much.
No, you did not. Oh no! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! I do remember you did.
Yes.
Now I do remember. I
Okay.
remember the after effect.
All right. So, where are you guys going to be tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow, later in the week. Because you better be here.
Here.
You better
Oh,
be here.
Yes, tomorrow. Yeah.
Tomorrow is Nikon launch
What time?
for the D.
Oh yeah.
I
Well-
won't be able to make it.
Okay, cool.
What time?
Well, the actual sit-down presentation starts at about 5 o'clock.
Ah.
Limited seating for that. Terrence will be here. He's our Nikon rep. He says he's going to have some, demos to handle.
stuff?
Yeah. So,
Nah, I'm gonna miss. I gotta shoot.
all right. So
You're
launch
killing me here. We can't do this like early in the morning.
like this.
Yeah.
I don't know. It kind of depends on how quickly Terrence can get here. All right.
Okay, so
So-
we're gonna talk about film some more. How long have we been running this thing? How long are we gonna go?
We don't have much time.
we
Actually.
don't have much time.
Yeah, because I didn't charge my iPad.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
We're
Okay.
at 18%, so we're
Mm-hmm.
good.
So, what advice do you have for new film shooters out there?
Just shoot film.
We're not getting any information out there to the people, are we? Just
Well,
No,
shoot film.
Just start out with a simple 35 millimeter. Experiment. Play with your lighting. Just shoot, really.
Just
Don't-
shoot.
Like what Margaret says, don't think, just shoot.
Just think. Just don't. So, what do you guys have? Film cameras here?
Yeah, we actually have disposable camera, but we got plenty of film, consumer film ranging from $3.99 to like the Portrait series. We even got slide film, Instax, peel off Fuji's,
Mm-hmm.
FP100s.
Right.
Impossibles. We got all sorts of film here.
What about medium format? Do you guys have a pretty good selection of medium
Yeah,
format?
we got a lot of black and white, slide, and color.
Does AGFA still do film anymore?
No, they only do black and white.
They only do black and white,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, I used to have lots of film. I had a gigantic big cooler.
Yeah.
Well, like a walk-in freezer when I was in the military. And each photographer, because each film emulsion has a different color tone.
Mm-hmm.
So I had one photographer that loved to shoot AGFA, another one loved to shoot Fuji because it had really good greens. He likes the green popping. So it was like you would pick out the film based on the palette you were going to use. And it was nice. We had like a walk-in freezer just full of film. I would go order stuff for people. It was pretty cool.
Wasn't there a Kodak Portra?
Yeah, Kodak Portrait was really good.
Yeah.
It had a low sensitivity to red.
Yeah.
So that way your skin didn't get, if you had rosacea like I do, it just, your skin stayed nice and clean.
They used to have a split version too, right? VC and NC.
Mm-hmm. I had VC, NC, you had, oh my God, there's like so many different kinds. Anybody ever do any, really, Codolith? You ever use Codolith?
No.
Okay, Codolith film was this was used for slideshows, and it was basically black or white.
You're showing your age.
I am.
He's just being an artist.
Oh, okay.
I'm just being an artist, dude. Come on. Just being an artist. Okay, so, thank you. So if they want that processed, I guess they can come here and
Yeah,
get
they
processed?
could come here. You guys are more than welcome to ask me any type of questions. How to shoot it, really. if you have a specific instruction on the film, like pushing and pulling.
Oh yeah, pushing and pulling film.
Yeah. Although I recommend it for black and white only, but if you want to get a nice saturated color, push it a couple stops.
That's pretty. Now,
That's
you
another
guys
podcast.
process black and white and color here,
Yeah,
right?
we process black and
What
white.
about
and
E6?
color.
You guys run
We
E6?
do E6, but unfortunately my machine broke down, so we have to ship it off to a sister store.
Oh.
For the meantime, we do process 4x5 black and whites. And
Really?
Yes.
No way.
Yeah, we do. And I'm also trying to pitch an idea so we could process 4x5 color as well.
Oh, that's a little harder.
It is.
Now you guys are using the rolling tanks, like the Daylab rolling tanks, or are you using the dip and dunks?
Just rolling tanks.
Just the rolling tanks?
Yeah, we got
I mean, they're a little bit.
system in the back.
Is it like the Jobo one, or?
No, it's Westfield.
Yeah, but just same technique. You put it on there, lay it on the rollers, and it kind of does its little own agitation back and forth. And that's pretty cool. Jim's like,
Yes.
he's like,
I'm like, "Ooh,
what? Okay, I'm gonna get him shooting some film again. He needs to get back to some film. Okay, so that pretty much wraps it up.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
oh.
we better wrap it up because I think we got some customers that want to
Yep.
kind of bust down our doors right now.
Have them come in. We'll put them live on the podcast,
All right, so hey, guys,
yes.
guys.
great job.
No, thank you.
There's a lot.
Thanks for coming in to watch, visitors.
Yes.
Whoever's viewing.
So yeah, with we definitely kind of gained a couple of visitors there. And real quick,
No more questions? Any more questions?
NS Productions, which is best for wedding photo shoot, Canon 6D or the 5D? I say 5D. So
Yeah.
For
5D
wedding
Mark III,
photography?
wedding photographer, 5D Mark III.
I think either one's going to do a good job, but the 5D, the full frame, I think is going to give you slightly better quality.
Mhm.
So I would go with the 5D.
All right. So Jim, you got music to kind of bust us out here?
That's going right now.
All right, sweet. So
Thanks
well,
a lot, guys.
see you
It was
later.
fun.